Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to Rimworld. So yeah, we're going back into this. I said that the last time I played it, it was quite stable and they were basically done. Turns out I was entirely wrong. Version 8 point something came out pretty recently, so yeah, everything has a little bit different than it was before. So we've got ourselves a new spawn. I've actually got it on very challenging now. I don't know why I've done that. It's probably because I have suicidal urges or something like that. Really, that's the only explanation I can think of for why I've done something so horrendously stupid. But in any event, we've got ourselves another world here. As you can see, it's again, I like these mountainy terrain maps, so that's what I usually pick. You've got this is a lot of mountain that we can back our way into. And also, it started us off in a slightly interesting place because it's got this sort of very natural choke pointy areas that I don't always necessarily see. So I'm actually going to start off not in the mountain, and I'm going to build a bit of a village up in this sort of area here before we head in there. But until then, I just kind of want to look around and see sort of what resources are, if there's anywhere better to settle. But honestly, we don't want to move too far from our starting position here necessarily. So yeah, this looks like a pretty good spot to settle. So we're going to go ahead and let our guys land here. I just want to double check who... Well, no one's down here yet, so let's let our guys land. Alright, so we've got Harmon over here, who is an entrepreneur, who is, let's actually double check here. Who is the best shot? That would be Harmon. Okay, so Harmon, you are going to get the rifle over there. Actually, I should double check something. You are actually good at shooting, right? Yeah, you are good at shooting. Let's see if anyone is really good at shooting or really bad at melee. You're okay at both, and you are... Let's see here. Okay, so you can actually learn how to shoot better. So you're going to get the rifle, you're going to get the pistol, and you're going to get the knife. They added a knife into the game. Not something I really think is that appreciated necessarily, but whatever. Let's go ahead and make everything available for pickup. Oops. And all you as well. So that lets us start grabbing up those resources, but we're going to start off with a pretty basic series of wooden houses. Since I plan on building essentially a series of walls over here and just a tiny little bit of wall up here, we don't have to do the normal thing of trying to worry about making cheap little houses that are temporary. We can actually go ahead and make some fairly nice houses here. So we're going to go ahead and start off with that right now. So, like, this is actually a pretty decent-sized house. I can actually even extend it out a little bit further and split in two is what I'm probably going to do here. So, we can make this go all the way out to here, and probably be enough to house all three of them. Now, let's actually check how big this is. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a little bit larger than it even needs to be. But that is perfectly fine by me. And let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about that large we can go. So these are actually like a little bit bigger than they need to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Like that, right through those things. That's a bit of a pain, but whatever. So let's go ahead and cut those. And add in some doors here. Should all be slightly offset. Perfect. Okay, so to accommodate that, we're going to need to chop a little bit of wood. That's fine, no problem with that. And let's go ahead and make ourselves some beds here. Let's actually move that over just a little bit, so that they're all sort of matched up properly. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we need a stockpile, we need to build a room. And let's go ahead and start zoning as well, just in case we got... I think one of our people is idle there, so... we'll put our farms up here, I think. Just, we don't need too big a one right yet, but we'll put that there. And we'll go ahead and just let that go, because Jen, it looks like, can't build or something like that. Is it that she can't build or that she doesn't want to build? Construction, she could build. In fact, I should actually have Harmon also building. There we go. Do we not... Who do we have on plant cutting? Izzles. So let's have everyone on plant cutting now, so that we don't have these idle people. And let's have let's have Harmon over here prioritize. Actually, we can't because we need to get the material, so whatever. Let's not worry about that right now. If we don't get all the beds done... Okay, we did, so that's fine. Alright, so... Looks like we've gotten everything that we need for a little bit done. It's not raining on their heads or anything while they're trying to sleep, so... No, it's fine. Okay, so we can't actually use this yet, so I'll leave that be. What they've added is they've made it mandatory to research to get that, so, you know, you can't get it right away, but you can get it pretty quickly. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to add another structure here. We're going to build it right in front of our farms here and right in front of where we're living in. And it's going to be quite a large building again. And it's going to contain both our refrigerator, because they've added the ability to make that, and they've added the ability to sort of refrigerate and keep your food cold indefinitely. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our wooden door here. We're going to have this going over here. So this is going to be our cold room, and it's going to be temperature regulated with our cooler here, kept below 0 degrees Celsius. Then we'll be able to make this room where all our food goes in, gets stored, and then we'll have a kitchen here, so that's what we're going to be doing for a little bit. We'll have the entrance there, just so that's quickly as possible, and we'll have that then move into the kitchen area, so that will be like that. There. So that should be quite a nice arrangement, I think, for our people here. And we'll even have another door. Now we don't need another door. Okay, so that's how we're going to have this set up for now. This is going to even be a generic workroom. It's not just going to be a kitchen, I think. So, production. Let's go ahead and make a butcher's table. Let's go ahead and add in a cook stove here. And I am perfect at size perfect. That is amazing. Go me. So what do we do for power at this point in time? Well, we can actually build wind turbines, and these things are quite interesting. They're kind of Tetris-y. You have to have that whole area cleared out for you to build one, so that's kind of how they work. We're going to actually add in wood floors everywhere, and the reason is I kind of want my people to be happy in this run a little bit earlier. I don't want to have to worry about mental breaks. There we go. Get all that wood there. And we're going to go ahead and get our wind turbines set up here as well. You can actually put them like there, but you want to make sure that they've got just enough. They've got enough room. So putting one back here is probably not that bad. And then another one. You can actually have them like this, sort of facing one another without too much consequence. Now, the one problem that you are going to have, though, is that you do need to floor the area near them with concrete. And the reason being that it prevents anything from growing in that area, so you need that to happen. Because if anything grows up there, it'll prevent your generator from working. Alright, so now that we've gone and done that, we can get our cable over here. And we need to find a mining source here. Let's go ahead and quickly scan around for that. We need compacted steel. Like, I could... No, I don't see any steel whatsoever. Holy crap. Might be a case of me being blind here or something. But we could be in trouble if there is no steel. Help me out if you happen to see any. Jesus. Well, here's some, but it's not really what I was thinking of, but that'll be fine. Here's some compacted steel. It might just be that I'm not zoomed in enough to see it, because I am pretty blind. But, yeah, no, looks like that steel's just not very exposed here. I should do a quick check everywhere, sort of like, the ores that are available. Some steel down here as well, which is good. Here's a good source of compacted steel. Okay, so that's where I'll probably be mining it out to get at it. We'll take out this much for now. I don't know why it takes steel to bake concrete, but whatever. Okay, so what's going on here? Solar flare. Okay, well, we've lost all electricity. That's fine. Izzy turned 28. That's good, I guess. Or 23, actually. All right. Colony is visiting. Okay, that's fine. Take those. Okay, so let's go into zoning here. We'll make a custom stockpile for here. This place is going to have nothing but food. We don't want anything rotten in there, so we're going to do that, and we're going to make this priority important. That should be fine. Okay, I think we're out of metal that we can immediately use. Oh no, we've still got some. Alright. Let's go ahead and check our orders here again. Make sure that we're chopping all the things that we can. Let's get a bill going here pretty soon, actually. We don't need it just yet. We still got some packaged meals. They'll be going into our fridge area for a little bit. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, we still need to finish off some of these areas here, but we're getting pretty close to done. Probably didn't need to concrete off as much area as I did. What's going on here? Wild boar has gone mad. Let's jump to location all the way down here. So it'll take a little while to get to us. Let's just follow it. Okay, let's grab everybody, draft them. Have you sort of out frontish. Let's switch this to slower. Okay, good. That was fast. And that wild boar we can go ahead and eat because we have got our butcher table. So we'll add a build butcher creature. Definitely. Perfect. That was easy. And a good source of protein. Now, we don't really have the electricity to be making anything like a fridge, especially because our electricity is down. Because that's the way things are working right now, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll make ourselves the fridge anyway. Go ahead and put that there. And that'll let us turn that into a refrigerated room. We will need some more cabling though, so let's go ahead and get our power circuits going there. There we go. And let's make ourselves a bit of a dining room suite here. I should actually probably do the flooring in there first so I don't accidentally do something that makes so I can't do that. So let's go ahead and do this. Our cold room is made out of wood, which is probably not the best idea, but whatever. Okay, let's go with orders. Kind of clear-cut the area quite badly. That was fast. Alright, let's see if there's any more choppable trees. Okay, renaming the city. Salvation. Well, that's fine by me. Alright. So they'll probably have to cut down that tree to do the flooring, which is fine, because that means that these trees would not normally be cut down. It'll give us a little bit of wood, even though it's less. It's still better than nothing, so, you know, works out well for us. Alright, so that's working now. This is working, so we're going to actually reduce the temperature in that room down to about minus 5. So this room, you know, that way we'll be able to keep everything frozen. So you see that, that's frozen, won't spoil. And we're going to go ahead and actually hunt the squirrel because it's kind of being a nuisance. I believe that we can... I think someone had enough cooking that I could do this. Yeah, so we're going to cook an unlimited number of fine meals, and that's going to then go into the frozen room, and that's going to be good. See, so these get cooked up in here, and that's actually going to last forever. It's not going to rot, which is really awesome. So someone has a pet boar. Who is this? Izzles. Izzles has a pet boar. That's kind of awesome. All right, Izzles, you do your thing. You do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Alright, so let's get our furniture going. What we want is a long steel table. Gonna go ahead and put that like so here. Going to go ahead and get some wooden chairs here. There we go. That'll be fine. What we should also do is get some standing lamps here. Let's go ahead and get power. There we go. Now we got ourselves a pretty nice table here, a nice room. Let's add standing lamp to that. We'll wait till we got our cabling done before we do the rest of those, but that's fine. I've got a lot of meat, actually, so I'm doing a lot of fine meals. This is going to be good for us. Oh, what the crap. Alright, well, we got an agave drop. That's peculiar. Alright, so what we need to do is start building an office of some sort, a room that actually has just lots of, you know, room for people to work. So we're going to get working on that next, I think. Alright, there we go. Especially, like, I want to get research done pretty soon. So we're going to work on that pretty quickly. Alright, so we'll build another structure. We'll build this, actually, what we should do, we should actually work on this wall off here. I kind of want to build it here, so let's do that. We'll leave a gap for now, and then we'll defend it as a choke point, but later on we'll probably just cut ourselves off in that direction. Now, this one over here, we can build the gate quite a bit down. So I'm thinking that if we put it sort of here, that gives us room to put another building series here, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and, yeah, wood. First off, let's start with our office building working over here. So even if we end up expanding it later, let's do it like this. It's probably going to end with somebody getting stuck in the wall. What we're going to do is actually mine out just a little bit here. Let's cancel that, actually. Let's just mine out this area. And that'll sort of smooth that out so that I can build a little bit of an office a little bit more elegantly. Especially because we also need more wood while we're at it, so, you know, can't hurt. Okay, can't seem to get any trees anywhere. Alright, so we're going to build another sort of a... What we're going to do is a little bit of a nonsense project here. Oops, I forgot about that. Cancel. Right, so we can't do that there. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to have this be just a little bit of roses. The reason that we're doing that is it should make our people a little bit more happy, I think. Should. Actually, this is... I built this in the wrong place. Crap. Let's deconstruct all this. Okay, I have to wait till I've got that, but... Okay, we'll take down this area first, and then I'll sort of figure that out. I can't remember the size of this, but I think I need to build about here, maybe? Let's give it a shot. It can't... I'm not going to have to rebuild too many things, I think, if I get this wrong. Alright. So we got ourselves a nice little rose garden that should be completely and utterly useless, but I just felt like doing it. Alright, so we should probably work on our choke point down here as well. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll put it right here, and we'll have a one input space there, and that should be fine. We can get some cables down there. What we want to do is actually have prongs coming at them, so that the cables are coming from those different directions. I'll let this happen first before we deal with that. apparently we need to get stuff hauled. Okay, so we've only got a small number of fine meals left, so we're going to make a bill here for simple meals. We're going to build like 12, 15, 20 of them, whatever. And simple meals, actually, I need to go into configuration. They're going to be pure vegetarian, so that's going to be how those roll. We haven't had that, yeah, that was that, okay. We haven't had that event yet where we get a free person to join us, but whatever. Okay. I don't understand the pathing that Izzles is doing there, but whatever. Okay, we do need some more wood though, so we're gonna go ahead and chop down the stuff that's just sort of in front of us. Rather than the stuff that's, like, forever away. Let's actually forbid that. Forbid that. Let's not worry about that then. Okay, because they're just going the wrongest route. And anyway, I think this is going to be our first episode. We've accomplished quite a bit. But, yeah, we'll get more of this done as soon as we can. But anyway, I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.